Hey guys. So as I said, when the servers went off a couple of hours ago, I will go live when the servers are up again, and the servers are up again. So we're just going to continue from where we left off a couple of hours ago. If you didn't see the previous stream, I did a good 5 hours, 5.5 hours. So if you want to see the build come together basically from the beginning, then go ahead and check out. I'm actually uploading the entire VOD from level 1 of the character all the way till now. It's like 6 hours, 6.5 hours on my YouTube channel at 2K resolution. So if you want to see the entire playthrough in higher quality, obviously I can't stream at 2K resolution, but I do record locally at 2K resolution, then go ahead and check out my YouTube channel. The video should be processing right now. It takes like 12 hours to process a 2K resolution video, so just give it some time. But if you want to watch it at the highest possible quality, then go ahead and check out my YouTube channel. And then, as I said in the previous stream, but I will say it again, and it's also in the title of the stream right now, I am being paid to play this game. So full disclosure, I'm being paid to play this game, but I have been playing this game for over 2 years. I've been playing the game since the game was basically released into early access. So it's just a happy coincidence that I am able to be paid to play the game now. I would have played the game in any way, to be honest. Wow, 81% minion spell damage, that's not bad. My current one that I have gives 70, well actually 69, nice, increased minion spell damage. But I actually want to get a better offhand. My offhand right now is just basically there because I don't have a better offhand. But I definitely want to get a better offhand. Okay, so where should we be going? I think we should be going down. Ouch. Okay, no, I get the distinct feeling that we should not be going down, we should be going right. Yes. That is where we were when the servers went down. Holy crap. The range on that thing is a little bit, what's the word? Misgiving? Misleading? Misleading. Yes, then range is a little bit misleading. Increased minion critical strike. That's not bad, actually. That takes up a lot of spaces. Do I really want to offer up that many spaces just for a bit of critical strike? No, I don't think I want to do that. I think it was around here where the servers went down earlier. By the way, I said it in the previous stream a couple hours ago as well, but if you want to play the game, I would definitely recommend that you play the game. Like I say, I've been playing the game for like 2 years since it was released. If you want to play the game, you can buy the game on nexus.gg/LFP gaming. If you do it through there, you still pay the same amount as you would on Steam. You still get a Steam key, and the developers of the game also get a bigger percentage of your money. So not only a nice way to support me, but also the developers of this fine game. There's also many other games that you can buy on there. Obviously, there's Ryzen Zero Dawn, God of War, Borderlands. I've bought many games through there. And it's just really nice to know that if you buy a game like this for like $35, that almost 100% of your money is going to the developers. Instead of like on Steam, if you buy this game on Steam, the developers only get like around 70% of the money, because Valve takes like a huge chunk of the money. I think Valve takes 30% of the developers' money, which is pretty brutal. I like the look of this girl. Or, yeah, I'm assuming she's a girl. Girl skeleton, girl zombie.
I am Yulia. Once I was High Priestess of the Empire, but no longer. Centuries of cruelty will do that. Because I need your help. In regards to the Citadel, I've cleared a path, but there are still defenses. You will have to take them out. From there, you will find an entrance to the sewers. That is the only way through, and it's also patrolled. I've disposed of some soldiers there. The stench hides the death. The heart of the Citadel is beyond. There is an exit near the Emperor's throne, giving you a chance to strike.
I'm glad we have a chance to rest. Seriously, you usually put on a strong face. Before you saved me from the Ospreys, their leader was with them. My ring, the one you brought back from the girl, he took it, melted it in front of my eyes. When he heard you coming, he fled. I'm too hurt to go after him. But how about bringing me that coward's head?
Why does this guy carry like a whole lot of scrolls on his back? Like, is he gonna hit the zombies and the stuff over the head with the bloody scrolls or what? Well, like, where's his weapons? Like, you don't see weapons on him. Look at that. You don't see any knives or nothing. It's just literally those scrolls.
When he fled, I saw him heading deeper into the mountains. When you find time, you could take a peek at his nest.
I don't think a demon lord is gonna feel much pain if you hit it over the head with a piece of papyrus. But I might be wrong. It might be like holy papyrus. don't have my quest marker right now. Like usually it shows the direction we must go, but now I'm not seeing anything. That was quick. I think we can go back now. I don't think... Yeah, there's nothing else here. It's weird that during that entire section I didn't get a quest marker.
Killed him? Good. I know it's vindictive, but that ring meant a lot. Her? Just a poor girl who cares too much for someone who can't return her feelings. If we pull this off, maybe I can give her some good news for once, eh?
And we get a passive point. And minion fire damage, minion necrotic damage. That'll be pretty good because it actually gives +1 fire damage and +1 necrotic damage. So that's really pretty good. And then this one obviously as well is quite good because it gives lifesteal and it gives critical strike chance and it gives minion freeze rate multiplier. But I think I'm gonna go for this one first. How many should we put in there? I think we should put a lot in there. Let me check my build guide here quickly. Just 1 second. 10. Yes, it looks like we should put 10 in there. So we will put all of those in there that we can right now. Then here we want to go for that one for extra skeleton. And then over here, where were we on our way? Oh yeah, this one over here. We can also get this more damage per 25 max mana. Skeletal mages. That's not bad. Yeah, we can go for that one. Just want to see if there's not anything else we want. I don't think there's anything else really. Yeah, we can go for that one. And then over here we were busy stacking this over here. And then this one, we want to get that, but we can't get it right now. So then I guess we want to get more rafts. Let me check my build guide quickly just to see how the rafts should be set. Yeah, so the rafts, the build guide says we shouldn't actually go over there. It basically says we go over there, max investment in there, max investment in there. They deal more necrotic damage and leech a portion of their necrotic damage. But don't they do fire damage? Like, I mean, these flame wraiths deal fire damage, don't they? I wonder. Additional crit chance and leech a portion of the damage they deal. Critical strike chance. Well, that's not particularly good in my opinion. I would like to be able to see what the flame wraiths actually are. Like, I don't think you can actually see. Like, I want to hover over that, hover over the flame wraiths, but the game doesn't actually allow you to do that. Which obviously is a little bit irritating. Like, how are you supposed to see what damage the flame wraith does? I think it does fire damage, because I mean it would make sense for a flame wraith to do flame damage or fire damage. Wouldn't make sense if it doesn't do fire damage. I mean, if it does do fire damage, then by all means I will just stack fire damage, but if it does necrotic damage, then it would make sense to go for that over there. I guess we can stack that. I guess so. These guys are hovering. Right? Or are they kneeling? Yeah, they're ghosts. They're hovering. Why are ghosts there? Like, can't I kill them? definitely think my minions are doing quite a bit more damage now that I have I think 60-70% increased minion spell damage instead of the 90% increased minion physical damage. So the spell damage affects my golems and it affects my skeleton mages, whereas the physical damage just affected my skeletons and my wraiths, I think. I'm not even sure. I think my wraiths might also be affected by the spell damage. I'm not too sure. Things don't even drop anything. These big dudes. Like I killed 2 of them and neither of them dropped anything. Irritating that I have to chase these bloody things around the map. Like, why couldn't they just stand still in one area? They're bloody fast as well. Like, look at that. Without my teleport, it would take me ages to actually reach the bastards. Okay, now the next one is probably gonna come to the right. So I might as well run this way. That wasted a little bit of time, but not too bad. We just had to run around the place once. I also went ahead and transferred the game to my SSD, so the loading times should now be faster, because honestly the 30-second, 40-second, 50-second loading times that we had was just driving me insane. Like, the game shouldn't have loading times that long. Even if you play the game on a hard drive, it shouldn't have a 50-second load time. But I just said fuck it and installed it on a SSD now. You shouldn't get 50-second load times anymore. Like, not even Cyberpunk 2077 takes 50 bloody seconds to load a zone on a hard drive. Should we go this way or should we go up? Ouch. That is a big gate. Like, that was a 6, maybe 7-second loading screen. Okay, let's switch to my maximum DPS build.
Move slowly, or your friend dies.
It was a trap!
The only one who's gonna die is you.
You should have seen this coming. You know how the Emperor operates. He would not simply let you go. Yes, and now your friend will watch, frozen in magic, while the Emperor decides your fate.
I've heard your power. My loyalty is eternal. Now die! To die in the Emperor's presence is a gift, mortal.
Your soul will rot. Go to waste.
The immortal Empire shows no mercy.
Feel my wrath.
Make a mistake, mortal.
Who defy the Emperor is dead. Arrgh!
One dead.
Your secrets. No one can help you now. Do not die too fast. That would be disappointing.
Now's our chance. Quick, use Herot's lance. Do you not remember? When we traveled together, centuries ago? We discussed this, and I... It seems I failed you both. A traveler came a lifetime ago. Told me about the Epoch, about timelines, and we made a plan. Are you not them? This is much more complicated than I thought. Then, your story does not end here. Use the Epoch to escape, and I'll hold the Emperor back. And please, find me in the past. Tell me what happened here, including this. Prevent this from happening. Have I not made myself clear? It's too late. Please.
We can switch back. This skill just allows me to amp up my damage on my minions a little bit. But obviously I can't have this skill and the other skills at once, so I have to choose between one or the other on boss fights. So we're definitely going to add this. We're definitely going to add this. We're definitely going to add this. So we might as well put 3 here because we want to get that over there and we need to add 3 points over there. Ouch, what the hell? Hit me there.
Feel my wrath.
I already had a ring like that, a legendary ring.
Feel my wrath.
Gone from this land.
Now our poor reindeer friend is gonna get fucked up.
So be it then. Perish. Pathetic. I I do not have much longer.
It's stupid that they didn't give this guy voice lines. Like, he's obviously a really, really important dude, and yet they didn't give him voice lines.
Retrieve the lance.
Put your weapons down! Herot, my lord. Who is this, and who are you? Did he now? Fine. Yes, I am Yulia, chieftain of the Hyoborian tribe. One and the same. Here, come. We have much to discuss. I sensed as much when he failed to answer back. Herot will die once he lets go of this world. If he tasked you to find the lance, then it seems our situation is grave. Here, come. We have much to discuss.
They don't even give me time to loot the stuff on the ground. Not very nice.
We don't have much time. We need the Lance of Herot. The Lance is cursed from misfortune. It lies deep in far wood, hidden away. We will have to speak to nomads, which is unfortunate. We do not have a strong alliance. Perhaps. I sense a familiarity between you and Herot whenever we speak. He trusts you for some reason. It is not my place to question. Though I will not lie and claim I have no reservations. You are not one of us. Then pray my reservations are unfounded. You will speak to the nomads. With their help, we will reach Farwood soon. They will reveal the path to Herot's temple.
Yes? I see.
See there, I already have one of those rings. The one says legendary potential for some reason, and yet both of them are level 21. Anyway.
Yes?
Feel my wrath.
This one is actually not bad. In fact, it's better than mine. Mine currently only gives 65% increased minion health. Not really much else. Whereas this one gives 35% physical resistance, which is obviously quite a lot. My physical resistance right now is not very good. So that's a considerable increase. This thing I've literally been wearing since about level 8. So I've been wearing that thing for about 40 levels almost, which is insane. 45% minion health. That is quite good. This one gives 25 increased minion damage. I would rather want minion damage than minion health, to be honest. That one is too good to replace. What's this? Chance to seal an affix instead of upgrade it. The sealed affix is moved to its own slot, leaving its old slot open for you to add a new affix. Okay, so that's quite good with regards to crafting. I guess that's why it showed up as like a white item. Haven't seen one of those yet. Definitely something new that they added since the last time that I played. There is a teleporter in that zone that I haven't collected yet, so we should remember that. Increases spell damage per skeletal mage. Wow, that's insane. Since I have 4 skeletal mages, that will give me like almost 150% increased spell damage. But spell damage doesn't help me. I want to obviously give spell damage to my minions. Since I don't cast any spells, it's my minions who are casting the spells. Holy shit. Increased chance to find potions, gain haste on potion, increased dodge rating, potion slots. Nope. I would not say that's better than mine. Not even close, actually. I keep getting the shittiest legendaries.
Gods. Terra, watch over you.
Die, human.
That zone was really small.
Hello. Farewell.
Do I need to go left or right or what?
My beasts will eat well.
My beasts will eat well. Not your beasts.
God.
Holy shit, one hit. Literally one hit. Okay, so I shouldn't get hit by whatever just hit me. Don't know what it was, but I don't want to get hit by it again.
Forgive me.
I think that's the third time that I died so far.
Yes. I see.
Yes. Yes. Farewell.
Now into the temple. I like the temple actually because it's very narrow walls and there's not a lot of space for enemies to hide from you. So you actually get a lot of experience just by simply walking. See, like this, it's a whole bunch of enemies just bunched up.
Feel my wrath.
Like you just walk right through them and you don't need to chase enemies, they all just die because they're literally in the corridor.
Feel my wrath.
Let's quickly see here. Lightning damage, blah blah blah. Okay, so it's pretty good, especially that +1 spell lightning damage per intelligence. That's pretty damn insane, but obviously we don't do lightning, so I think this I will save for maybe a lightning character of some sort in the future, because that's quite a powerful staff for lightning. How do you do... I'm played, can't you do some kind of a command like that? I thought you might be able to use some kind of a command. I don't know, I will have to go look at the wiki maybe. I just want to see how long I've actually played. Probably only like 7 hours. And I'm level 47. I just want to keep track of how fast I'm leveling. It's obviously really fast, because I'm almost literally walking through all of the enemies. Like most of the time I'm not even stopping for a battle. It's obviously gonna be pretty quick. This one, extra skeleton, that's good. And then this one, I think, what did we say? Yeah, we want that over there, that adds a good amount of damage. Over here, we go for that one. And then over here. I'm not too sure if I really want this. I'm not too sure if my wraiths actually deal that kind of damage, necrotic damage. I don't know, I will have to go see. But for now I'm just gonna ignore that, not gonna spend that point. Even those big mammoths that charge at you, like, they die in 2 seconds. Like, normally, I remember when I played a Rive Sentinel, I had a Rive Sentinel like a year ago. Like, you would honestly, like, those mammoths spent 3-4 seconds just killing the mammoth. And then here, like, it's like less than 2 seconds.
Yulia, the lance.
And everything is dead.
I'll avenge him. His lance will be struck straight into Raye's black heart with my hands. And to think I was wasting time on Yirun, Morditas. But who cares about that? I must deal with Raye. The lance is just up ahead.
Wow, that's really powerful. 176% increased physical damage. And then 143 increased stun chance. Like, that's really powerful. I might use that on
Feel my
one of my other builds. And now, let me just quickly see what I should get next. Now we're gonna go for that, I think 4 points into that. Let me just double check here quickly. Yeah, 4 points into that, which gives me a lot of health regen and armor. Literally for every minion that I control, I gain 2% health regen and 4% armor. 4 armor, which is crazy. So currently, how many do I actually control? So it's 7 and 4, so that's 11, and 2, and that's 13. And that's without my wraiths. So I control 13 at any one point. So 13 times 4, that's 26, that's 52. So for 1 point, I gain 52 armor. So for 4 points, I'm gonna gain 200 armor. Permanently, basically. And that's without my wraiths. So that's really quite good. And then obviously the health regen is 13 times 2, that's 26. So you're gonna have 100% increased health regen permanently with this. That's really, really powerful. And then 10 points in here. Increased minion elemental damage, increased minion necrotic damage, elemental resistance. Okay, that's not bad. It's basically more damage. And then we don't go for that at all. So this will give me quite a lot more resistances. This will give me a lot more damage. I think we're gonna go for this one. And then after that we're gonna put 9 points in there. Minion critical multiplier, chill chance, minion call damage. That's quite good.
All that's left is locating the lance.
Okay, here comes a boss battle. Ouch! What the holy hell was that? Almost bloody died there at the beginning.
We have the lance, which means I must return to Heoboria. Would you come with me? It's a large request, but I need all the help I can get. But why? Ha! Immortal Empire. Are you serious? I'll give you one better. After we're standing over Raye's corpse, we'll take that bag of bones together. The battle with Irun was amazing. I'm itching for one better. Tell me more of this immortal emperor on our journey.
This guy says the battle was amazing. He didn't even help with this battle. He just stood there and watched. Well, actually, I also just stood there and watched while my minions killed it, but still. He could have at least helped.
I know things are grave, but I can't help but feel relieved that Grail's back. Of course, he is Herot's champion, and my friend. All that is left is to take the lance and bless it.
Yes?
One that I have currently gives 37% minion health. The one that I'm looking at gives 25% minion damage and critical strike chance and resistances. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for this one.
I see.
$56 health. That's quite a lot. I don't think I will be able to fit it in though. That's what she said. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to fit that one in. My idols are really bad at the moment. I really need better idols. But you can't do anything to get better idols except just keep on killing stuff until you get better idols. Idols, unfortunately, is one of the things that can either be really, really good or really, really bad. Like, you're always gonna find gear with... Okay, the game just crashed. Damn it. Okay. Let's hope that we don't get another login queue, because if I get a login queue again, then I'm not gonna be super happy. So just hold on 1 second while I am starting the game up again. It literally just crashed when I went through that loading screen there. So just bear with me. Listen to some nice Fortnite music while we wait. Here we go again. Please let me in. There we go. That was quick. Let's hope that it doesn't crash again. Okay, no crash.
I see you have returned with the lance. Now it shall bear my final blessing.
And now his power goes into me,
Gods be with
and I can walk around and blind everyone.
Even the gods cannot observe what fate intends for us. Do not let it bind you. Farewell.
We have Herod's blessing. And now we must move on. You're right. We'll travel west towards the sea. Lagon is there. The god of
Gods
sea
be
and
with you. Stay
storms.
safe.
Feel my wrath.
And just teleport back, actually.
Feel my wrath.
We have a problem. Reaching Thetima will prove more complicated than we thought. Raya's forces are here. It is too dangerous to take the river, but other routes will take weeks. Are you insane? You would be fighting alone.
No, I wouldn't. I have a fucking army of beasts with me.
You did well with the Wengari. Then, they're holed up in the pier. If you think you stand a chance, show no mercy.
Was it Thrall who said show no mercy? It was either Thrall or Garrosh. I think it was Garrosh from World of Warcraft. Show no mercy.
Yes. Don't lose your way.
I remember this quest was a pain in the balls. Because you have to find all of these different civilians. And I can't remember if you're supposed to go up or down. Because I remember if you go in the wrong direction, then you have to backtrack like a bastard. I think it was up. I'm pretty sure we need to go up. But we can do that later. We anyway need to go back to the quest giver, as far as I can remember. Okay, that was one of the quest guys. Didn't even see him.
Feel my wrath.
There's one left. Okay, that's a boss. See, there's a lot of backtracking if you run the wrong way. Okay, we've got it. Now we need to run back to this idiot in order to hand in the quest.
Yes. Don't lose your way.
Ouch, that was ouchies. One hit and I'm dead. One bloody hit. What's my fire resistance? Oh yeah, you see, that's the issue. My fire resistance is only 26%, so I get hit by something powerful enough that is the fire element, then I am going to go sleepy sleepy. Oh, I see they added an extra civilian, or is that just some kind of a glitch? Because that guy was like way off the edge as well. might have been some kind of a glitch. Because I don't remember there being an extra civilian. I mean, it would have been nice if they've added an extra civilian, because then it would make it so that you don't need to find 100% of the civilians. You know, it would add a little bit of a buffer.
Can I help you?
Grail and I spoke, and it seems wise to separate here. We will reunite in Thetima. I'll ensure other towns are evacuated. Grail will investigate rumors of Raya enlisting mercenaries. You should look for Architect Liath in her tower. She may prove a useful ally. You don't know? She's Lagon's highest servant, gifted with a portion of his power. Liath represents the connection between Lagon and his people. She answers for him, ever since Lagon's grown unpredictable.
Oh, actually, I just want to see... hold ability key to absorb minions in a moderate area. When you release, summon a single hulking abomination with health and more damage, blah blah blah. Health decays increasingly fast over time. Okay, so this one also degenerates like the Wraiths do. This one is really good. I really want this one. I know the other ones give me a good amount of damage, but I also need to work on my survivability. And then after that I need to switch over to Lich. I think we need to invest something like 20 or something like that skills into Lich to get the Reaper form, because the Reaper form is also pretty damn good. It's not required for the build, but it is just nice to have.
Feel my wrath.
I'm also almost level 50, and then obviously at level 50 we can get our 5th and final skill specialization. This one gives 43% minion spell damage, but nothing else really. My current one gives around 40% spell damage as well, but then also 30% minion damage.
Feel my wrath.
Okay, so that is basically called setup. You can see there +2 to avalanche, and I don't think I can even do avalanche. I think avalanche is like a spell from the druid or something like that. I'm not sure. Which direction should I be going? Remember, we need to unlock that door by going here to the left somewhere. Where is it? Did I go in the wrong direction? Ouch. So what do I need to kill everyone? Oh, they're clearly respawning, so I'm assuming I need to kill everyone. There we go.
Long enough. Yes. Oh, I see you helped clear out the rabble down here. I thank you for your effort.
That was easy enough. Hi, Gabriel. Yes, I am English. Okay, now we have our fifth slot unlocked. I wonder what am I gonna put in there. I should actually put in Dreadshade because we should make Dreadshade better. But is there anything else that I would maybe want to put in there? Like Transplant is actually also good. And if we make Transplant better, then that means we can move through the game better. We can move through the game faster. I think we can go for Transplant. Even though Transplant doesn't help us on boss fights. Like, we literally gain no benefit from Transplant on boss fights. And I don't think there's too much good stuff that we can choose on Transplant, to be honest. Like, you get a little bit of haste. You get a little bit of armor. This game is like Diablo. It's like Diablo, like Titan Quest, like Path of Exile, Sacred 2. If you've ever played Sacred 2, that's also a pretty good game like this, like a Diablo-like game. But yeah, you have 5 different active skills down here at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can choose 5 active skills to improve. You can only improve these skills with these modifiers, I guess I can say. So you can't improve, you can use any of these skills, but you can't improve all of them. You can only improve 5 of them. So you basically choose which skill you want to improve, like for instance this summon bone golem, and then you can turn your summon bone golem through the modifications into a fire golem like this, or ice golem like this over here. So you can modify your skills. That's how the skill modification system works. So like in Path of Exile, if you've ever played Path of Exile, you get gems and you socket your gems into your items and you link the gems together. Now this game doesn't work like that. This game, you can only have 5 skills and you modify the skills through leveling the skills up. So there's no gems like Path of Exile has. So that's pretty different from Path of Exile, but it also has a skill tree similar to Diablo, basically. Diablo has a skill tree like this, basically, except Diablo's skill tree goes from the top to the bottom. This one goes from left to right. So it works the same as Diablo 2, for instance. Diablo 2's skill tree. And you have various specializations. You can only choose one specialization, so you start out as this class, and then you can choose to go Necromancer or Lich. If you choose Necromancer, you can only go half into Lich, so only halfway into Lich. If you choose Lich, then you can only go halfway into Necromancer. So you can't go fully into Necromancer and fully into Lich. So the class specialization that you choose, you can only go into half of the other specialization. So you can go into this one and into this one, but you can only go half into the one that you did not choose initially. And there's like five or six different classes, I think, different characters. So I'm the Acolyte right now. There's Acolyte, there's Sentinel, there's a Druid, I think there's a Rogue. So there's basically, like Diablo has, I think Diablo 2 has 7 different classes, like the Sorceress, the Druid, Amazon, Paladin, Barbarian, and all of that. So this game also has different classes like that, different characters. And then with each character you can choose different specializations. Each character has 3 different specializations. So there's, I think, 5 or 6 different characters, and each character has 3 different specializations. So there's quite a lot of different customizations that you can do. Like the Sorceress in Diablo 2, you can be a fire sorceress, or a arcane sorceress, or a cold sorceress. And you can mix and match the skills as well. You can have a little bit of fire and a little bit of cold. This game is the same. You can have this fully and this to half, to there. Or you can have this fully and this to half. So you can't have both fully, you can only have both half. That's pretty much it. And then obviously you have your traditional head, chest, shield, belt, 2 rings, amulet, boots, gloves, relic, which is like a special little thing, and then your main hand weapon. And then you can also have a bunch of idols. Diablo 2 also had idols, actually, so I think they called it talismans in Diablo 2. I haven't played Diablo 2 in many years, but as far as I can remember, they call it talismans. So this is basically the talisman system. So you equip different talismans like this, and while they are here, they are active. In Diablo 2, you have to have the talismans just in your inventory, and then they are active, but here you have to have them equipped over here. So it doesn't work exactly the same as in Diablo 2, for instance. And yeah, that's pretty much the entire game. Currently I'm playing an Acolyte, which is basically like the Necromancer from Diablo 2. So if you've played Diablo 2 with a Necromancer, you know what it is basically. I can also summon a golem, just like the Necromancer can. I can summon skeletons, ranged skeletons, mage skeletons, melee skeletons,
Julius said I'd enjoy
a whole bunch of stuff like that.
knows me well. Rye will not destroy this place too.
And they just recently implemented multiplayer, so now you can actually multiplayer with other people as well.
I'm glad you are safe. Were you able to meet Liath?
If you are interested in checking the game out, you will see that the game is $35 on Steam. If you want to buy the game, it would be really cool if you could buy it through my link in the description below. You will see it's nexus.gg/LFP gaming. If you buy it through there, I get a little bit of the money, but the developers of the game get more of your money because you're buying the game directly from them. So instead of buying it through Steam, you can buy it through there, and that supports the developers because they get 30% more of your money, but you still get your Steam key. So you can still play the game on Steam. You just buy it through that website, and it supports the developers and it supports me as well.
I see. Even now, Raya's victims are burning to ash. We need to act quickly. Did she? If we find a ship willing to take you, perhaps you can still reason with her. That would not be wise. Liath's been known to be tense. Though I see her as a friend, she will consider me as a threat.
But the game is still in early access, so not everyone is super keen on playing a game that is still in early access. But I mean, I've played the game probably 70 hours, 75 hours, and it's a really fun game. Like, even though the game is in early access, you can get way more than like 50-60 hours out of the game. You know, there's a lot of content, a lot of replayability that you can get out of the game. I have a level 75, I think, character, then I have another 77 character, I have a 65 characters, I have a bunch of characters of different levels as well. Just like in Diablo, you can play on many different characters, you know, and each character is unique. So the playstyle is obviously not gonna get boring if you play different characters. Yeah, I should probably choose my next kill that I'm gonna specialize in. I should probably make it Dreadshade, to be honest. Like Transplant is nice for movement, but I really should not take Transplant. I should really rather Okay, take a Dread Shade. That will really help me on boss fights. So let's see. Increased effect of all of his buffs for 3% of missing minion health. Dread Shade applies Spirit Plague to a nearby enemy whenever it expires. That one is the one we want. That way it no longer drains health, so that's really good. And there's no health draining for my features. Let me quickly have a look here at my build quickly to see exactly how I should spec it. Okay, so we take that over there. Then 3 in there. 4 in there. Affects minions in a larger area and grants more damage, but the targeted minions' health decays more quickly. Okay, that's unfortunate. You are affected by the aura. Oh, that's interesting. So it also affects me, but what's the use of it affecting me? I mean, I'm not gonna do damage, so I don't really see the point of it affecting me. And then otherwise than that, we put 3 in there. Or in there, reduces health decay. Dread Shade no longer drains the health of minions it attached to and lasts much longer, but you are limited to 1. Increases the health drain from this 3. Oh, increases 2 health drain from this 3. Instead increases damage taken by the minion. Oh, okay, I understand now. So it increases the damage taken. Okay, so now when I face a boss, I'm gonna switch to the Dread Shade. That should dramatically increase the damage that we do.
Feel my wrath.
Ouch. These big crabs can really do a lot of damage, so you don't want to really get too close to those crabs. I remember when I was playing on my melee paladin build, they really do a lot of damage. 58% increased spell damage, but current one gives more than that. Is this one irritating quest, I think, in this area where you need to collect pearls or something like that. And it's really irritating because you need to collect like 7 or 8 or something like that of them. And they're all over the bloody place.
Farewell.
Yeah, 12 crab eggs and then 5 crab meat. The crab meat is no issue. It's the bloody crab eggs that are the issue. They aren't marked on the map either. So you really have to look carefully and search everywhere for them. Go away, crabs. Bloody crabs everywhere. That's what she said. Why are there so many crabs here? Someone has been sleeping around a little bit. Just go kill that bastard. Where the hell are the rest of these eggs? You see, like here, I almost run right past the bloody eggs because they're really not easy to see. It's not like super obvious where they are. Wow, that one is really good. Gives more movement speed and it gives a lot of resistances. I think that's our new boots. And now we are maxed on cold, we are maxed on physical. The rest of the ones we will just have to work on. That's what I was saying about these bloody eggs. This is a stupid quest because, like, it doesn't even show you where the eggs are. With all of the other quests in the game, they actually show you where the various things are that you need to get, but not with this bloody egg quest. Yeah, there we go. We have all of them. Wow, that one gives 91% minion health, if I looked correctly. That's a crazy amount. Need to look at each and every one of these very carefully. This one gives 64% increased minion spell damage, but it doesn't give minion damage as a base. Like this one gives minion damage as a base, but then the rolls on it are obviously not desirable. They definitely added eggs, because the game didn't always used to have this many eggs. So that's at least something. At least they realized that the egg quest was a absolute pain in the nutsack, so they added more eggs. It's stupid that you have to run all the way back to him, but what can you do?
Farewell.
Okay, now we need to go over there. Coral pools. I guess we can run from here, can't we? I guess it's fine. This boss that we're gonna fight a little bit later on, he is really powerful. He's one of the bosses that I remember where on my previous character I died a couple times.
Yes.
Yeah, so now we need to collect the 3 different symbols, or what the hell ever you want to call it. I guess it's symbols. Increases poison damage instead of necrotic damage. That's not what we want. Red Shade grants the targeted minion significantly more damage. No longer buffs other minions. Well, that's terrible. Definitely don't want that. Let me have a look at this one. Which amulet was it? This one. Holy shit. 91% increased minion health. That is quite good. I do lose 25% minion damage, but 91% more minion health is just too insane to not take. Because with the increased minion health, my ravs also last longer. Because obviously their health goes down, but the more health they have, the longer they can survive. Hey, that's my very first purple item. Purple items aren't anything special, it's simply an indication that at least one of the stats on the item is a higher tier than what it would normally be possible. So normally, like, you would get tier 5, tier 4, tier 3, tier 1, whatever, and purple item has a higher tier than normal, so it will have that specific stat, like whatever health or damage or whatever, is one tier higher than what it would normally be possible for. So if I, for instance, get something that has minion damage on a higher tier, then obviously it would be a really, really good weapon for me, or a really good item for me, not necessarily a weapon, because it could be anything. It could be an amulet, it could be boots, anything like that. Now we have a lot of armor and a lot of health. You can see this one has 1 tier higher melee critical strike chance. So it will be a pretty good melee two-handed sword. Okay, one down. 2 more to go. Before I go into the next zone, I just quickly want to take a bathroom break, so I will be back in a minute or 2. I am back. I just quickly grabbed myself a drink. This dude's name is Lagon or Lagon. He's really powerful. Or at least, like with a melee character, I think it's a lot more difficult to fight him than with a ranged character. I really haven't fought him with a ranged character in quite a while. I just remember that with a melee character it's really difficult because you have to do a stupid amount of running around because he casts these absolutely massive waves. Hey, there's something over there. Arbiter. He. Opens the door to Lightless Arbiter dungeon beneath the Shrouded Reach. The Shrouded Reach lies to the east of the Last Refuge and can be reached by heading north from where the shelter route exits out onto the surface. Well, we will do that eventually. I haven't done that yet. That's part of the new content that I haven't done yet. It's probably not new, but it's new with regards to the fact that I haven't done it yet. Obviously, I haven't played the game in a year or more until recently, so there's definitely some content that I have not yet experienced. But yeah, like I said, I think the Lagon fight will be much easier with a ranged character. Just because you don't have to stand in melee range while fighting the boss. Not that the fight is going to be super easy necessarily, because it's probably not gonna be, but still I think it will be easier than with a melee character. That battle might have looked like it took quite some time, but actually there simply was a stupid amount of creatures there. Like, as soon as they come out, my my creatures just lay waste to them, but that still doesn't mean anything if they just keep on coming. So a fight might look like it's going on for a long time, but actually it's simply the stupid amount of creatures that there are. Okay, so is there nothing that I need to do here? Do I already have the portal? I don't already have the portal, do I? No, I don't. I first need to get the portal. Like, look at that, there's a bloody screen full of creatures here. So it might look like the fight is taking a long time, but actually I'm just killing a screen full of creatures. You gain ward whenever one of your skeletons dies. I'm not a fan of that. Skeletons have increased spell damage if one of your skeletons has died recently. That's not very good either, to be honest. Skeletons have increased area of effect with melee attacks and your skeletons deal more damage. Arrows. So do we want 5% increased attack speed? Or do we want 12% damage? I think we want 12% damage. 12% damage is more than 5% attack speed. And then over here, what were we busy with? We were busy with this one. And now we are fully on that one. I don't want that. We can do that. We can do this. More spell damage will be nice, I think. Granting my other minions armor will also be pretty nice. That will certainly make them a little bit more tanky. And though armor is not gonna help a huge amount for elemental damage. I think we should probably either go for this or this. Yeah, I think this will be good. More damage. Always nice. Okay, we've got that one. We don't want that. Don't want that. Don't really want that. Blind. Blinded halves critical strike chance and causes the minion to aim erratically. No, that doesn't sound like fun. Damned deals necrotic damage over time, reduces health regen, lasts 2.5 seconds and can stack an unlimited number of times. Holy shit. Okay. An unlimited amount of times. That sounds really powerful, especially on bosses. Like on bosses, I think that will be crazy if it can stack to an unlimited amount of stuff. Grants minion armor based on your vitality. No. Increases buff effect per 3% missing health. Well, that's pretty good. Drains health of other minions, marks them with Doom brand when they die, explode, blah blah blah. I think this will be really nice. This will also be nice, obviously. It gives 15% more damage. But it also makes them take more damage. I think let's go for this one. And then here I have one open skill point. I guess we can go for this. Yeah, that's good. A little bit of lag. I don't know why, but always when you enter a new zone, there's always some lag. It's like probably the zone that's being loaded, obviously, but I mean, isn't that why the loading screen is there? You know, why is there still loading lag after you literally just went through a loading screen? Like, that's the entire point of a loading screen, so that there isn't any loading happening once you're in the zone. I actually quickly want to set up my loot filter because it'll just be useful if I have a loot filter which tells me when an item drops that has a minion modifier on it. How do you do this again? Okay, so it recolors all items with 6 affixes. Okay, makes sense. And then this one. Hide. So we want to change this to Acolyte. Okay, now it will hide all that is not Acolyte. So that's fine. Yeah, so that's good. But now over here, what is it actually recoloring? Okay, so damage type cold, no. Cold penetration, no. Minion damage. Minion health. Minion physical damage. No, I don't need that. Minion spell damage. Sure. Yeah, so minion damage, minion health, minion spell damage. All of those are important. Minion health regen, do I want that? I guess it's okay. A little bit of minion health regen. And yeah, that's fine. Is there any other modifiers that I really want? Minion... Let's see. Increases critical strike chance for you and your minions. Okay, we can take that one. Acolyte idols. Well, I'm gonna pick up all idols in anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Blah blah blah. Update. So now it will recolor any items with those specific modifiers. But it's only an affix. What about suffix? Don't you get a suffix as well? Affix, suffix. Can I test it? Let's quickly have a look here. Do I have any one of those items that have on the base item attack damage, like this one for instance? So this one has minion damage. Boom. You see, increased minion damage. That one should be recolored, and it's not recolored. So let's quickly investigate here why exactly it's not recolored. So it's a suffix. No, it's an affix. Can't I do anything else? Like, how do I get it to display that ring? Okay, let's see. Add a rule. Recolor. Condition. Item type. Ring, but then can I specify? Okay, so here I can specify minion damage is obviously gonna be good. I don't think there's another one that I would really want. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so turquoise ring. Is there anything else? Obviously, I'm gonna pick up all idols. Amulets? What good amulets are there? And relics as well, actually. Oh, now I can't specify. So you have to create one for each specific item. That's a little bit irritating, but okay. Okay, so we have that one. Recolor. Okay, that's fine. And then add another rule. Recolor. Add condition. Item type. I'm not sure if there's any good amulets. Minion damage. Oh, but that might actually be better. Physical resistance and necrotic resistance. That one as well. These three are very good. Okay, confirm. Okay, that's good. Recolor. Idols, I'm gonna take all of the idols. Accessories. Offhand, one hand. One hand. Scepters. Anything with minion. Yeah, that one gives minion damage, but not a lot. Ah, this one gives a lot more minion damage. Yes, that's fine. Even though that's not a very good I mean, 65% minion damage is pretty good. Let's see if there's anything better. Anything better than 65? No minion stuff. Apparently there's no minion stuff on the maces. Scepters, swords, wands, they will definitely be at the wands. Minion, no minion stuff, don't talk bullshit. How can there not be any minion stuff? Holy shit, there's no minion stuff. That is very surprising. Increased health regen will actually be good because we are gonna go for a health regen build, a build which has a lot of health regen. So that might actually be one that we want to go for. And none of those are good. Maces, scepters, swords. I don't think there will be anything good with the swords. Nope. And then last but not least, axes. Oh, this one actually has minion damage. Holy shit, look at that. Increased minion necrotic damage. That's a stupid amount of damage. Okay, so that one we will keep. 100x. And then the two-handed staff. There will definitely be some minion stuff. Okay, 1 to all minion skills. That's not particularly good, I don't think. Landed X. Increased minion physical damage. I'm not gonna go for physical damage. Increased minion damage, that's very little, so I don't care about that too much. Okay, so there's none of these that are good. Offense. catalyst. Not sure if I'm gonna use a single hand or a two-hand weapon at the end of the game. Minion damage and minion health. Wow, that's very good. Can do this one as well because we are gonna have a ward hold. Shield. Oh, we might use a shield, maybe. Let's see. Okay, none of these are particularly good. So let's go over to the armors. Body armor, any good armors. Acolyte, specific, minion resistance, minion damage leached as health. Okay, none of those are particularly good. Okay, body armor, belt. None of those are particularly good. Minion spell damage might be good, but ward retention, 51% ward retention, will also be rather good. Yeah, those are pretty much all. Okay, so I think we've now set all of the items that we would potentially want. I think that's pretty much all. So now if we see a orange item on the ground, then we must pretty much concentrate on it and just make 100% sure that we want the item or don't want the item. Okay, let me have a look here. Lich. So what the Lich form does, or the Reaper form at least, health regen does not apply and your health decays over time. When your health reaches 0, instead of dying, you transform back to human. And well, my build guide, if I have a look over here quickly. I think that's the Reaper form. Oh no, wait, that's not the Reaper form. Oh, okay, so apparently we don't use Reaper form then. Apparently. Okay, so I don't need to worry about the Reaper form then. But we should still invest according to this 15 skill points in here, which is over there. 10 points, and then over here 5 points. Spell damage leached as health per second. Why would we want that? Not really exactly sure why we would want that. Increased mana regen and then intelligence. I'm not sure this is so good, to be honest. I don't think we really want that. I think we can pretty much continue on over here with these. We will eventually take those 15 points over there, but not right now. I think we will leave that for late game. Another thing that I should probably do is disable white items. So hide, rarity, normal, and probably also magic. I mean, are we really ever gonna want magic items, to be honest? I don't think so. Yeah, white items and magic items we can just leave. Now, we don't really ever need to look at these items, since we know that any items will have will be highlighted that have the minion modifiers on them, so we don't even really need to spend much time looking at the items anymore. The item filter will simply inform us if there is an item that has the correct stuff on it.
Feel my wrath.
Where should I go now? Oh, I should go back to the place. I don't think there's a teleporter. No, there's no teleporter, so we have to run over there. See, like this one has 109% increased minion spell damage. That is significant.
I have warned you again and again, yet you persist.
And now we're gonna
Wish for Lagon's temple to be,
fight Lagon.
then so be it.
Lagon does not fuck around. Lagon is really a badass. Oh, this is a two-handed sword, so even though it gives more than mine, it's two-handed, so that's not ideal. Do we want this? I mean, our current thing gives 60% more health. What's Brigand form? Is it an ability? No, I don't. I think it's a +1 to Spriggan form, so we don't have Spriggan form, so it won't actually do anything, because we don't actually have Spriggan form. I mean, it's a nice armor. It gives 70 health, 60 mana. It's pretty nice. But yeah. Okay, so I just want to make sure we have everything we need. Okay, we took this over here. Okay, so this battle is really not easy. We really need to stay awake in this battle. Oh no, wait, this is not the log-on fight as far as I can remember. We first need to go through the temple, I think. Correct? I remember something like that. Or this is the log-on fight, but it's the easy log-on fight. It's not a difficult log-on fight, because you actually fight log-on twice as far as I can remember. You fight him once and then I think he kills you or something like that, or he runs away. And then you fight him much later in the game. Oh yes, this is the log-on fight. Oh no, this is not the log-on fight. This is the log-on temple. So I guess I have to go up to the right. Nope, I guess not. Where the hell do we need to go? actually forgot how to autocast. I actually remember you can autocast skills. I don't remember exactly how. Don't you press numlock and E or something like that? Can't remember. Or you rebind. I remember something. You rebind the key. So E is keypad 3. So you press numlock and 3. Something like that. I can't remember exactly how the autocasting works. Let me have a look here quickly at my browser. Just 1 second. I just want to see how. I can't remember. Just quickly having a look at the video here. So yeah, you set the key. Let's listen here quickly.
And I can hit, say, number 1, and I can now cast it over there as well as casting in front of the letter Q. Alright, now once you've done that and you can use the skills from your keypad, the way that you want to have this set up so that you numlock it down, so all you're going to do is make sure that numlock is on. So our light is on, we know it's on. We're going to hold down the number 1. That's the one that's the skill that we want to numlock down. Turn numlock off. Now numlock's off. I'm still holding down the 1, and then release the 1, and boom, you can see how the Q.
Okay, so apparently numlock must be on, and then you press the key and you press numlock.
Feel my wrath.
Oh, okay, but that doesn't work, because then it's gonna constantly cast the skill. Yeah, that doesn't work. I thought maybe it would recast it when the cooldown is up or something like that, you know? But that's not happening. It's literally spamming the key, so that will not work. But I think we're gonna try to run like this for a while with the Dread Shade on constantly. Obviously what this does is it dramatically increases the damage of our minions, but it also makes them more squishy. By my estimation, it makes them about 50% more squishy, so they're quite a lot more vulnerable. They can definitely die easier. But we will see. If they don't die a lot, then we can pretty much run like this constantly. Even though, oh jeez, yeah, I shouldn't have walked into that thing. Even though What do I want to say? Even though now I'm gonna move slower because I don't have the jumping anymore. So I will definitely be moving slower without the jumping. But it's not like significantly slower or anything like that, you know, it's just a little bit slower. I've seen enough hentai to know what's gonna happen here. I'd like to know actually what the range of the thing is. Like, is that actually the range right there? On that skeleton. It looks... yeah, and then the thing goes away. Okay, so yeah, that's the range. It's pretty good. I mean, it's not a big range. It's pretty good. Don't hit me again, please. Your hits hurt a lot. That's what she said. Okay, apparently that is too much. So now I pretty much need to look at the items and decide if I'm gonna keep them or not. So I'm not gonna keep that one. I'm not gonna keep that one. I don't know why I picked up this one. Must have been an accident. This one is pretty weak, actually. This one is really weak. This one is pretty weak. Yeah, not particularly good. That one is quite weak. This one... Current one gives 50, so they gave pretty much the same. But this other one gives necrotic resistance, a little bit of crit. But my current one gives 35% physical resistance, which is quite good. So yeah, not that one. This is my old boots. So now we have enough space. That hurt a little bit. Note to self, don't stand next to those bloody things. Because they hurt.
Yes. You fool. Lagon is unpredictable. I was trying to protect everyone.
Yeah, well, you're pretty weak, lady. You didn't even stop me for 5 seconds. I think this is now the Lagon fight. Yes, this is the Lagon fight. Okay, is there lag or what's going on? Oh, is it up here? Oh, okay, I guess it's up here. You see those waves? They deal a lot of damage and you have to dodge them.
Feel my wrath.
Waves will shatter you!
Feel my wrath.
Can you survive my storms?
Ouch.
Your blood will be but a drop in my ocean. Get the best of you. Enough! I have grown tired of this. Huh. Your skills entertain me, and for that you shall live. Now, why have you come here?
Not even a single legendary. I am disappointed.